In this video tutorial, we will cover working with the results that you get in your matrix searches. So once you've put in criteria, you will click the Results button, and that will bring you to the Results grid. The Results grid has several icons that are new to us, so let's review those. First, you have the checkbox. The checkbox will allow you to select properties. You can also hit the checkbox at the top of the grid to check all of the properties visible on the page you're on. You also have the option to select all, none, or page. Now, as you can see, currently I'm looking at 1 through 25 of 42 results. If I check all, it will check all of the results. If I only check page, it'll only select the first 25. So be sure to utilize all if necessary. If I was wanting to email all 5 of these results to somebody, for example, I would select all. If I'm only working with a couple at a time, I would just make those selections. To the right of that, we have a Polaroid picture. That's to view photos of that property. We can view the property on a map. The TX icon indicates that I can click there to see the realist tax record for this property. The stacked sheets of paper are to view the attachments. So if I was looking for a seller's disclosure or survey or anything like that, that's where I would go click on. The clock is to view the property archive report, or the PAR. The MLS number, if I click on that, that will actually pull up the agent full report for that listing. Then I can click Agent Single Line Display at the top of the screen to go back to the grid. Then we can see the status, area number, office that has a listing, the address, subdivision, lot size, square feet, price. The arrows pointing up and down would indicate a price increase or decrease. Price per square foot, year built, bedrooms, bathrooms, and days on market. At the bottom of the screen, you see what we call the button bar. Currently, there are only 2 options on my button bar: to go back to criteria or to view statistics. Once you make at least one selection, you'll notice the button bar lights up. So if I had these first 4 properties selected, for example, I can email these, I can print these reports. If these were sold properties and I was wanting to do a CMA, I would select those properties and click the CMA button to access the CMA wizard. I can get driving directions from here. I could get statistics, export onto an Excel spreadsheet, utilize the Quick CMA, which is a 1-sheet CMA report. I could do a Cloud CMA. If you're an MLS Platinum subscriber, you have access to Cloud CMA for additional CMA reports. And lastly, I could send a text message of these listings to someone. If I click on that, it's going to prompt me to input a phone number and hit send. So these were all actions that I could perform to these 4 listings. We also have the option for refine. So if I'm wanting to narrow my search and only see these 4 listings and get rid of the rest of the results, I can click narrow. To view the results again that I just narrowed, in the top left-hand corner of the screen, I can click original results, and that will bring all 42 back. I could also hit discard, and discard will remove the 4 results that I had checked. If I click undiscard, it will bring them back for me. Save will allow me to save a search. Just like we've always done in Tempo and Fusion, you can save as many searches as you'd like. Then we also have the option for New Auto Email. New Auto Email is our replacement to what we've known before as the Client Gateway. So I can put in criteria that matches what my client is looking for, and the system will automatically notify them whenever there's a new or updated listing that matches that criteria. So if I click New Auto Email, I can input my contact information for my client. I would need to name the auto email on the subject line, approve what the email wording will say, and then work on my settings and schedule. Once I hit save, the auto email is set up. The the last option next to save is carts. This is a new feature for us as well. So for example, if I had these 4 properties selected, and I think that maybe one of my clients might be interested in these properties, but I'm not ready to send them just yet. What I could do is find that client, hit add to cart, and it says it's added 4 listings to their cart. So now I could continue whatever work it is I'm doing. Maybe I find 2 more listings I want to add to their cart and hit add to cart. And now it says there's 6 listings in their cart. Once I have them in the cart, I can hit view, check the boxes for those listings, and now I can perform any one of these actions to these listings. Again, I could email them, get driving directions, text message them. All of those options are available to me now that they're in the cart. To remove them from their cart, I would simply click on carts and remove checked. And now they've been removed. Thank you for watching this video tutorial. If you have any questions, please contact us using the contact information provided.